Hello guys, hello, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Once again, my name is Kate Alexi. So today I'm going to be talking about women stuff. It's period. I'm going to be talking about period. It's not something new. So like in my most of my video that I do talking, I always say I like to use myself as an example. I like to bring my life experiences inside. So this afternoon or evening, I think it's evening already. So this evening I'm going to be talking about how to handle menstrual pain or period cramps. Yes, I know a lot of women get period cramps every month. For me, I'm number one. I can say I used to have bad period cramps. Bad period cramps. Like when I mean bad, is that so bad that I will be throwing off? I'll vomit on the bed. Like I can't eat for like 2 days. I'll be on the floor for 2 days. I don't go to school. I don't go out. Like it was so bad. I think I started having my period when I was 13 years old. I was 13 years old when I started seeing my period. When the first time I actually saw my period, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know what is what all about. Though I was having signs, and that very day I think I went to school. I was in school that time, and so I did not even like prepare for it, because I just saw something came out. I was just like, I haven't seen something like this before, and maybe it's just one of these things. I don't know how it came about, and I don't know what it is. I couldn't ask my mom what it was all about. I could remember that day when I was getting ready for school, my mom was like, "Oh, okay, you are not wearing a shirt. You are only wearing underwear. Put on a shirt." I said, "Mommy, it's okay. I'm wearing underwear. Underwear is okay." Then I went to school. Lo and behold, the thing disgraced me in the classroom. So even in the classroom, I was just sitting, and only my half sister, she coded, as she knew that something was wrong with me, and she actually saw the blood stain on my chair that I was sitting on, because we're sitting on the same chair in the classroom. And we had to wait for like everyone to leave the classroom during the closure of the day. And yeah, she helped me with one of my friends. May her soul rest in peace. I think, yeah, she's late now. So they helped me to clean up, and so I went home. I didn't tell my mom that something came up, or I'm experiencing something new in me, and still I didn't know what that was all about. Then I called my half sister and asked her if she has experienced something like that before, and she said, yeah, she be seeing her own for like a year now. So like seriously, she's my age mate. She's older than I am with like 1 month. So in the evening of it, I started having cramps. Like I have never like experienced that kind of cramps before that day. I was crying, screaming, and rolling on the floor. So I could remember one of my brothers brought this dogoyaro with gin. So he mixed that together and brought it to me to drink. I drank it. It looks like my whole world has collapsed on me. I was crying, and I was rolling, vomiting. My mom made me food to eat. I couldn't eat. I was screaming. So that was when my mom realized that I was having menstrual cramps. So gradually, every month, I will be in pain. I will know that, oh, this is what I'm expecting. This is what I have to do. So I have to, start preparing for it before the time of the month comes. What I do, I'll just go look for like a container, this empty container of milk, tea, Bonvita. I'll just look for the big one, pour some sand inside, then leave it under the bed. So at that time of the month, when it starts, I will just go and pull it out and start vomiting in it. So, and at that time, I don't even know what I do. I use cloth. Like we have this cloth that is not useful anymore. My mom would just wash them, cut them into pieces, and give me to used. That was what I was using that time until I started having more knowledge about the period. So I started using a tissue, which is, we call it toilet roll. So toilet roll paper, I started using that one. Though during that time, I know like how I was feeling, we having itching, having more, still having pain. Like the pain is like, it's like hell. Let me use that language, like hell. Though I don't know how hell is, but the way they describe it, I think it's like that. I can't even like open my eyes. If somebody is close to me, I can't even recognize you, whom you are, or thing. Like after 3 or 4 days, for like 5 days, I would be in pain. I would be so lean that people would be asking me, what is wrong with you? Are you sick? So even I think some of my neighbors, they now knew that this is my, not me, like my sickness, like this is what I experience every month. They would just know. Whenever I'm crying at that time of the month, they would just say, oh, Kate has started again. So yeah, so it's been like that for like so many years. I was having period cramps, until I think when I was like 22 of age. So I met this a cousin of mine, and I was explaining to her that my period is coming. I'm feeling somehow, because I was not in the good mood when we were talking. She actually saw the way I was behaving, and she was kind of like asking me, are you okay? I said, I'm not okay, my period is coming. She was like, when are you going to see your period? I said, maybe in 3 days time. You started having this kind of mood already? I said, yeah. So before that period comes, my hormone will just change. I will be so aggressive. I will not be happy till that 3 days before period. And when the period comes, it starts like that. So I'll be in a bad mood. So I told her, and she recommended Fervin and Novogen. She said I should be taking Fervin and Novogen. Sometimes when I take the Fervin and Novogen, it will subside the pain a bit, not really relieving the pain. So I was struggling with a menstrual cramp. I was still struggling. Though Fervin and Novogen still helps. So when I came to Canada, I was still having that cramp. Though I was not vomiting at this time, I don't vomit anymore. I'll just be feeling pain. No, I can still go to work, but it wasn't like as that time when I wasn't taking any medication. Yeah, that time I wasn't taking any medication. Though they tried to give me local medicine, which is natural medicine, to eliminate the problem. But according to my parents, they said they said it's worm. I don't know what kind of worm, but according to medical, they said if a woman is having menstrual cramps, especially the severe one. It means you have a endometriosis, and the uterus, the lining of the uterus is kind of a bit narrow. So when the blood is flowing, the muzzle is so tight, so it wouldn't allow the blood to flow well. So as the blood is coming out, it's coming out with force. So from there you start having a pain, especially with the people who have like this blood clot. Yeah, I have blood clot. Whenever I see my period, I have blood clot. And then, most people have blood clot when they're having a period. They usually have a severe pain. So yes, after when I came to Canada, so I was still having a pain. Sometimes when I'll be at work, I'll be holding my waist, like my mood will be so bad, like until I met one of my friends. She's a Chinese, and she saw me one day. I was crying, holding my waist, bending, stretching, and she said, okay, you know what? This is period pain. It's for everyone. This cramps is too much for you. I notice you're always holding your weight, always like, in the bad mood, grumpy, And she said, you know what? Start drinking cold water. Start drinking hot water. I said, hot water, just that? She said, yeah. Go buy hot water pack. Like, I have the pack here. Yeah, this one. She asked me to buy it. And when I'm having the cramp, I'll just put hot water inside and place it on my, lower pelvic and, relax. So I was doing this one. It helps. When I started there at the time, the cramp was so stubborn. The cramp didn't want to listen. It's like, oh, you think this one can solve it? This one can solve the problem. I said, okay, you go. Then what I was doing, I started drinking hot water. If I tell you till date, I still drink hot water. Even when I'm not on my period, I still drink hot water. So I actually started taking hot water. And this time I was not taking any pain relief, like all those over-the-counter pain medication. I was not taking, and I started drinking, hot water. When the period comes, immediately I just go get hot water. Then I will just drink it. Let's say every 10 to 15 minutes, I will be drinking hot water, and it helps a lot. Hot water helps. So be doing hot water for like 6 years now. Yes, I've been doing hot water. When you're on your period and you're having bad cramps, please drink hot water. So drink hot water. If you feel like you can't be boiling water all the time, if you have water dispenser, that the one that comes with both hot and cold, be drinking that one. Or you can boil water, put in a flask. Anytime you feel like drinking it, just drink. You go to work, look for a flask, look for water bottle that can stay warm for like 8 or 9 hours in a day. Yeah, I do that. I have it. So that hot water is number one on how to handle period cramps. Then, this period, like some people, it's not our fault. We ladies, some men will say, this my wife can be grumpy sometimes. They don't understand. When you're on your period, you'll be so grumpy. You don't even want to eat. You will lose your appetite. And another thing, you'll be having diarrhea. You'll be going to the washroom all the time, having diarrhea. They're like, what is going on? Yes. Your mood is almost similar like a pregnant woman. Some people vomit, just like like what I said before, that when I was, when I started having my period, how I used to vomit, roll on the floor and all of that. So, yes. That's number one. Hot water helps a lot. Then if you want to take a pain medication, it's also good. It's also good. For now, I think for like pain medication, I don't even remember when last I took pain medication. Yes, even when I'm having that pain, I will not take. I'll just go and drink that hot water. Then another thing that helps with period cramps is ginger. Oh my God, ginger helps a lot. If you are not actually expecting to be pregnant, if you don't want to get pregnant soon, it's good for you. Like okay, let's say because I eat ginger every day. Like if you are already done having children, what you do, you can eat ginger like 3-4 times a day. But if you are the one that want to still want to have kids, I would say you can eat ginger like 5 days before your period. Yeah, ginger helps. I mean raw ginger. But if you cannot eat raw ginger, I know some people will say it's very spicy, so they can't stand the they can't stand chewing it like that. So what you just do, just boil hot water, put it inside, or if you have any tea, make tea and put the ginger inside. Ginger root, just peel off the skin. Sometimes I don't peel the skin, I just wash it and eat like that. It helps. Ginger, ginger helps. Even when when you ate food and then the food is, you feel like you ate too much, you are too full, you eat ginger, go to sleep, you see the next morning you'll be like feeling like a giant, like you have more energy. That's number 2, ginger. It helps. Then number 3 is cloves. This clove, I don't know, I have it inside the house. Now there's a lot to show you. I always eat that one too. Cardamom, they helps. So let me bring the clove and the cardamom. Yes, guys, see, this is the clove here. Clove, did you see that? Is in the bottle. I think you can see it very well here. You see that? You can chew on it, or you can just put it inside your tea and drink it, or you can even soak it. You soak it in lukewarm water and leave it for like 1 or 2 days and start drinking it. It helps, and even make your mouth smell good. It's good for nice breath. Then this one also, this is the cardamom. Says green. You can also soak it with it, or you can soak it alone. You can even chew on it. They are very good. Yeah, this is what I take to help for my period cramps. Then another thing, when you are having your period, start drinking cold beverages like juice. If you want to drink juice, try to warm it a bit. Don't just drink it right away from the fridge. No, period don't like cold thing, because that lining of the uterus is shedding that blood. It's a narrow place. So when that blood is coming, especially for we that have clot during our menses, we should stay away from cold beverages during our period. Even cold water, anything cold, even cold food. Try to stay with something that is warm, like warm food, warm water, anything hot is good for your period. Then that's number 2 or number 3. Then the other thing you can do is exercise. Exercise. No matter how busy you are, try to do exercise. Even if it's just 10 minutes, try to stretch your body. You see this, your abdomen. Please, the exercise you do, don't jump. Jumping during your period is not good. The blood can circulate all over your body. That's what I had. So don't jump. Just try to do a little bit massage. When you stretch, you just place your hands on your lower pelvic. Just like you massage a bit, massage it a little bit. That's all. Then another thing I think I also do, I'm just telling you what I do. So another thing I do is don't stay in one place too much when you're on your period. No, try to walk, try to move around, walk around. Don't stay in one place. Don't be potato couch. Don't be like that. Don't say, oh, I'm on my period now. You'll be looking like somebody that is mourning. No, try to move around. When you move around, you walk around, you see the pain will be reducing. Then another thing that I also use, you know, when you are women have different way of taking care of their, you know, messes, or how to, what we are going to use to actually, you know, I protect the how do I put it now, that what you use to absorb the blood. So you know, it just we use pad. I used to use pad. Yes, I used pad before, but I was still having that pain until I did a little bit of research, and yes, and I found something which I have been using for more than 5 years. It's a cloth pad. Yes, I don't use tissue. I don't use the regular sanitary pad anymore. This is what I've been using for more than 5 years. Yes, this one. Yeah, it helps. It's very good. It's a bamboo flannel. So this one is very good for women with fibroids. If you have fibroids, endometriosis, that bad period cramps, this is very good. There is no chemical. It's just natural. It's natural. It's not like, it's not artificial. There is no chemical inside. It's just a flannel. It's organic flannel. So it's very good for you to use. When I started using this, I recommended this to 3 people. I knew of this lady who was having a bad cramp. I saw her at the store one day. She's an African, so I saw her. I knew what she was going through at that moment. I saw her, so I just kind of got closer to her and kind of like asked, "Are you okay?" She said, "Oh, just this women stuff." I said, "Really?" "I know." And I asked her like, what kind of pad does she use? And she said the regular sanitary pad. I don't know. No. I'm not saying you shouldn't use that. I just said, why don't you try cloth pad? And she said she had never heard about that. So I just I showed her the picture, because I actually had the picture on my phone that time. And she said, okay, she was going to order it. I said, okay, before you order, when you get home now, what you do, if you have a towel or a flannel that is very soft, just trim it around, fold it, and use it before your periods end. And she said, okay, she was going to try it. And she was using that before period ends. And you know what? We exchanged number, and she called me after her period ended, and she told me how it really helped, and the hot water and everything. 3 people like that have helped. And yes, so this one, I have another one. I have this one. This is the first one I actually purchased, and this is There's another one here, this one here. Yeah, I still have some inside. So I have the bag here. It comes with a bag, and I made this one by myself. I made this one myself. Yeah, this one I put them like inside. So I also have another one of this one. When I'm going out or I'm going to work, I just put like 2 inside, and my panties inside too, in case, you know. So like how I use this one, the first day of my, like when I feel that there's a sign and I just see a spot like this, what I do, I use this one. Yeah, this one is for light flow, so I just use this one to start it. Then maybe the next day or in the night when I'm going to be having a heavy flow, then I go with this one. Sorry. So when I'm having a heavy flow or I'm going outside, I use this one. This one is longer and it absorbs the blood very well. So yes, they don't stain. You wouldn't even know if you are wearing it. It looks as if you are. It's only when the period is flowing out from your body that you know that you are actually having your period. But if it was to be something else, you feel it. You say, oh, I'm soaked, let me go and change it. This one can stay for like 8 hours, but I don't do 8 hours because of, you know, I'm trying to prevent infection. So what I do, I use this one for like 4 hours. When I'm at work, I do 4 hours, 4. I change it, then I put another one. All you need to do when you want to change after removing, you just fold it like this, come like this, and pin it. Just do, and put it inside your Ziploc bag. You are good to go. Then when you get home, you wash it. So yeah, when I make a video next time, I'm going to show you how to wash it. But today I will still show you what I use to wash it. So this one, I use this one too. When this one is for heavy flow too, I use this one when I'm at home. If I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to sleep. Maybe like on Saturday, I'm at home, I'm sitting at home, I'll just wear this one. Then this one, like this one is another one. This one is, it's kind of a heavy flow, but not too heavy. I use this one when it's like 4 days. But my period lasts for like 5 days, sometimes 6-7 days. So I use this one for like 4 days when the flow is not much again. And these two are the ones I use for like the night or the first day of my period, the second and the third. This is the ones I use. These are not the only ones. I'm just using these ones as an example. It comes with 5. When you order them from Amazon, it comes in 5. There are 5 in the bag. Then this one also 5. All of them are 5. So it's very good. Oh my God, you need to try it. I'm not advertising anything for anybody. I don't even know them. So I'm just telling you, if you are having a period cramps or menstrual cramps, please try and take good care of yourself. I know what I've been through. I have been there before. This period cramps has actually caused a lot in my life right now. So, but I'm happy that I'm able to overcome the challenges I experienced during my how do I say, my youth day or my spinster days, when I started having a period, when I was having bad period. Yes, period is a blessing. I tell you, even me, I was sometimes say I don't want to see my period this month so I can rest for this cramp. But some people are out there, some people are even paying doctors to even have this period. They are just looking for a solution how to get their own period. So it's a blessing. It's not something that is bad. Some people will say, oh, period is a blessing to women. It's a blessing to women. So women, we should learn to take care of ourselves. We should take care of our women stuff. Take care of our body. And when you are on your period, another thing you can also do is, please, you see this tissue paper is not good. Don't use it to clean under there. Don't use it. You may not know. You might think you are too clean, you are too careful. There are some that will go and stay inside your body. You won't know. I've experienced it. What you do, just use this baby wipes. This baby wipes, just use it to wipe there. After you finish, you can just wrap it with paper towel, put it in the garbage can. That's all. Yes, that's what I use. I don't use tissue when I'm on my period because I'm so careful. You know, women's body is very, very sensitive to any kind of infection or whatever things that's on the air. So yeah, if I want to wash this one, if I want to wash, then what I do after using it, I just bring it out, I put it in the sink, then turn on the tap. So when the water, don't use hot water. That's another thing. Don't use hot water. Use lukewarm water. In fact, use cold water. Yeah, use cold water to wash it. You just wash it. If you feel like your own period is irritating you, you don't want to touch it. And some people don't want to touch it. They say, I can't touch it. What you just do, just wear hand gloves, then squeeze it. After squeezing, you bring your soap. When you are using, don't use the soap that has a chemical in it. This one, see, this doesn't have chemical. This is natural one. Is a Eco Max liquid detergent. Yeah, natural choice. Yeah, this is natural orange laundry wash. See, you can buy any one. I used to buy the one with the lavender. Lavender was good. Lavender. Yes, I was using lavender before because it doesn't have a smell. It doesn't smell. I didn't want anything I was bringing out. No. I didn't want to smell anything. So, but this one has an orange smell. I like it. And this one is 100% natural. Yeah, you can get it at any convenience store, any grocery store. So yes, so you just pour that one on it a little bit, wash. Then you soak it. Look for a small bucket and soak it inside with your underwear. You pour a little bit. Then another thing I add to it is vinegar. Yes, I add vinegar to the water with the soap, and I soak it for like a day or overnight. The next morning I just wash them, put them on. Then after, because I have so many, so when I spread them in my bathroom, then when I'm going to do laundry on the weekend, I just pack everything. Then I don't have to wash it. I'll just put them in the dryer, just wet them with a little bit water and dry them. Don't let them be too dried. Yeah. So yes, so this part, they really help a lot. They help a lot. They are really good, very, very comfortable to wear. They don't give you rashes. They don't cause itching. They are just good. They are just so good. Yes, they are good. I recommend this for you, that you should buy and be using. So we should learn to take care of our period, and we should eat enough vegetables when you are on your period and you are having a serious cramp. Whether you are having cramps or not, eat veggie is very good. And stay away from junk food, like all those I don't want to say anything, like all those junk food that you eat, that we eat. But I eat junk food, but I don't eat it when I'm on my period. Yes. I think that would be all for now. I've said enough about period, and yes, I know some of children are yet to start seeing their period, and some of our sisters, some of our little ones that are growing up. So please try to help them, because for me, I think there was no one who actually educated me about it when I was growing up. If there was someone who actually educated me about this period, maybe it wouldn't have gotten that bad the way it was in the past. There was no one who actually lectured me. I was just on my own. Though my mom, they were all doing traditional things that didn't work for me. It didn't work. Even when they asked my dad to eliminate the worm that was disturbing me according to them, but doctor said it's not worm. It's the lining of the uterus. If it's too narrow where the blood is coming out, so it's so hard to come out. So because of the muscles of the lining of the uterus, that's why I was having pain. So my parents, they always believe it's worm. If you kill the worm, so you just like you get pregnant at that time. Any man you just sleep with, no, you get pregnant. That's why they didn't kill my own, according to them. My dad actually had the medicine. Yes, my dad had the medicine for the menstrual cramps, or those ones that they were saying, but he didn't do it for me. He said if we killed it, that I was going to get pregnant. So let's leave that aside anyway. I still just thank God for my life, that I'm able to handle it, and I'm still handling it, and I don't feel pain now. You don't even know if I'm on my period right now. And another thing I noticed, when you're on your period, oh my, I don't know about you, some people say they have pimples all over their face. For me, when I'm on my period, I look more beautiful. I don't know, my face will just be glowing, my face will be shining. People will be asking, your face is glowing. I say, it's period, I'm on my period. That I noticed that long time ago, that anytime I'm on my period, I'm always glowing. Yeah, I'm always looking good. So I think those bad bloods that are flowing, when they are flowing out, so you'll be, your body will be producing new ones. So that new one that is coming out is the one that is in you, or that is, the body is producing, is the one responsible for your body, is now making you glow, making you look nice. Your skin, you see your skin looking so beautiful. So yeah, thank you for listening to Kate Alexi. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please share my video. Share my video. Share it. The women need to hear this. It's very important. Okay, thank you so much, and have a good weekend. Bye.